Good morning, everybody. Today, I'm going to do a morning stretch routine to help you guys just open up your body. Particularly, I'm going to be focusing on two moves today, which is going to open up your spine, and we're going to be doing the movements seated. And at the same time, we're going to be doing a very, very, very powerful breath practice to really help charge up your nervous system. That way you feel charged, energized, alert, but at the same time, relaxed. So if you're interested, please place your phone, laptop, tablet, whatever you're watching me on, place it somewhere where you can see me and follow along. And what's great about this routine, we're doing it seated. All right. So all we're going to do, and right now my girlfriend's sleeping, so I hope she doesn't hear me, but all we're going to do is first just allow yourself to close your eyes. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. And I just want you to notice how you're feeling, particularly in your body. And for me, I feel a little bloated because unfortunately I had a Philly cheesesteak with some ice cream last night, so I can actually feel that in my stomach right now. But how are you feeling? And from here, you could just begin to shift your attention to the sounds in the room. And this is probably my favorite way to get present, is notice that each sound you hear, in order for you to hear it, the sound wave, the actual vibration, actually has to touch your eardrum. Right now, just notice the sound, the wave, the vibration touching your eardrum. Get really, really intimate with the sounds. And allow the sounds to pass right through you, vibrate through you, to the point where it's actually soothing your entire body. All right, from here you could open your eyes. And the first move we're going to be doing is we're going to take both our hands like this, and we're going to just be opening up our spine. And the way we're going to be doing this, if you're mirroring me, you're going to take your left hand up, stretching up, and at the same time, you're pushing your right hand down, almost as if you're creating some type of tension, right? Well, how we're going to be doing this is we're going to be taking a strong inhale when we do this. So just watch me just for a second. So I'm going to take a deep inhale, hold for a second, and then exhale. And we're just sticking to that one side for now. So you're just going to go left hand up, right hand down. So take a deep breath in, really stretch, hold, and breathe out. In, out, in, out. Really stretching it in, out. Let's go one more. In and out. And from here, what I want you to do, just drop your hands, close your eyes. Just take a second to notice the difference. Perhaps you're feeling a little bit of tingling going on through your body. Feel like you're vibrating a little bit more, pulsating, waking up your nervous system, charging up your nervous system. Notice if there's any shifts in your breath. And again, tune into the sounds around you. Really feel each sound. Feel it touching you. All right, from here you could open your eyes. And we're going to do the exact same stretch to the exact same side, because what I want you to do is really notice the difference when we just do one side at a time. So again, you're going to go left hand up, right hand down. So take a deep breath in and out. In and out. In and out. Let's go two more. In and out. One more. In and out. And allow your eyes to close, hands back on your lap. Just notice the difference. And see now this time if you could actually tune in to your heartbeat. Notice if you could feel your heart beating from your chest. And if you can't, that's perfectly fine. Just notice what's there. From here, let's shift our attention to our tongues in our mouth. Notice how as soon as you shift your attention to your tongue in your mouth, your jaw automatically starts to soften. And good. From here, open your eyes. And obviously, we're going to do the other side. So if you're mirroring me, it's going to go right hand up, left hand down. All right, so take a deep breath in. Really stretch and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Let's go one more. In and out. And just close your eyes and notice the difference. From here, let's shift our attention to our feet on the floor. Notice how your feet feel. Notice any tension. And what I want you to do now with your feet, particularly with your toes, is just right now choose to spread your toes as wide as they could possibly go. So you can't really see me, but what I'm trying to do is just spread my toes out wide. And notice how that feels. Trying to open up the feet, stretch out the toes. Making sure we're breathing because we're creating a little bit of tension now through the spread. And from here, just release it. Allow your feet to go back to normal. And from here, keep your eyes closed. And you can start to shift your attention to the pixels of light behind your eyelids. Just notice what's behind your eyelids. And for some people, as soon as they shift their attention behind their eyelids, they may begin to notice, now this is just a maybe, that their eyelids begin to flutter. If you're noticing the fluttering, great. If you're noticing no fluttering, that's great too. Just notice what you notice. And allow your neck to get nice and long. Shoulders dropping away from your ears. Allowing your chest to open and soften. Just notice how you feel. What's cool right now is we're alternating between charging up the nervous system and relaxing. In Taoism, it would be called the yin and the yang, or the yang and the yin. In Western science, it'll be known as the fight or flight is the charging, and the rest and digest is the relaxing. All right, from here you can open your eyes and let's charge up our nervous system again. So let's go back to it. So you're going right hand up, left hand down. Ready? Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Really tug. And exhale. And again, allow your eyes to close. And notice the difference. Notice your body temperature in this moment. See if there's been any shifts in body temperature. For me, I feel like I'm starting to actually sweat just a bit. Not so much sweat, but feel like I could start to sweat. My body's beginning to heat up. My system's beginning to wake up more. And from here, begin to shift your attention to your stomach area. Notice what you notice there. And again, for me, I'm starting to notice the bloating that I had. And the cheesesteak and ice cream is starting to soften. So it may make it easier for me to go to the bathroom after this. So just notice what you're noticing in that stomach area and see if you could allow it to just soften. This stomach area is where we hold a lot of tension. Because based off society standards, we're always supposed to tuck our guts in. And I like to say we tend to play a character oftentimes when we go throughout our day. And because we play this character, we're not actually being ourselves. We wear these masks. Our stomach actually takes on the load, where we are constantly tensing that area to play this character. So notice if you could just soften the resistance in the stomach area. If any noise happens to come up, allow it. And a matter of fact, let's go into a humming exercise. Let's take a deep breath in and just hum. Just do one more, but this time really focus on that stomach area and see if you can feel the vibration in the stomach. So take a deep breath in. Just allow yourself to return back to your breath, normal breathing. Noticing the difference. And From here, continue to shift your attention even lower into that pelvic area, your hip area. And see if you could soften this area. And this may sound a little weird, but see if you could soften that anus area. A lot of people are not aware that we often clench that area. We hold a lot of tension there. And a lot of this actually stems from childhood, because when we were babies, we had no control of our bladder, we had no control of our bowel movements. And it was very, very uncomfortable. And not only that, it's the reason why we clench that area is because sometimes our parents, although they were very loving parents, they may have gotten frustrated whenever we would go poopy on ourselves, essentially. And even though we may have not understand the words of frustration from our parents, we sure did feel the stress, the energy behind it. And sometimes we may have experienced shame just as babies, just because we couldn't control our bowel movements. So just notice if there's any tension in that area. And see if you could allow yourself to soften it. You're literally just trying to unclench your butt. And metaphorically speaking, just by doing that, we're kind of pulling the stick out of ourselves, the stick out of our butts, because a lot of us, almost all of us, that stick up our butt, metaphorically speaking, is the character we play, trying to hold ourselves together. Whether it's the professional mask we gotta wear, the friend mask, the parent mask, whatever it is. Right now, just allow yourself to soften. Let go of the mask. Let go. Unclench. Release. And it may sound funny, but it's very oftentimes very, very true. Do your best to soften that area. Just by doing this, notice how much more grounded you may feel. How much more relaxed, but at the same time, alert. How much more open you may feel. How much more vulnerable you feel, but at the same time, very strong. Realizing that our vulnerability is actually our greatest strength. Because when we're vulnerable, we truly begin to trust ourselves. So see if you go into your body right now and allow yourself to feel vulnerable, feel open, feel being able to express your true self. And the reason why you're expressing your true self, because you're beginning to learn how to truly trust yourself. And from here, what you could do is open your eyes. And all I want you to do is look out into the room that you're in. Just take a second to look out into the room. And I often say this is probably a room you've been in hundreds of times, if not thousands. But what I want you to do now is just see if you can notice anything new about the room that you're in. anything different. Do your best to look out into the room as if you're like a 2-year-old child. Eyes of wonder, curiosity, freshness, excitement, enthusiasm. And just know that in this moment and for the rest of today, that you're going to be okay. All right? So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please leave some feedback in the comment section. Until next time, peace.